Sub YouTube. We're going to be playing Rogue Trader today. It just came out a couple days ago, and I decided that I was going to play it, put it on the channel. It's been a while, hasn't it, YouTube? I'm sorry about that. That's mostly my bad. We haven't been doing D&D stuff lately, and I just thought like I would be starting playing D&D-like games, and then posting them on the channel. Anyway, this playthrough we're going to be playing as an officer. First off, I went and made the character ahead of time, just to save some time, but I will go through all of the little things. His name is Raphael. I thought that was very 40k-ish. He will be playing as an officer first off, kind of a support class. And I really wanted this character to just be very rogue trader man. Just he is all about supporting and commanding and that kind of nature. We got the Imperial World, which we chose. What is the the charisma stat? Oh, it's Fellowship. It's right here. Dumb. It gives me a +10 to Fellowship, and then it gives me other bonuses and talents and stuff later on. We picked the Noble, which is also kind of gives me a support buff. This Apex of Brilliance. We basically negotiated a civil war of some sort, and we got a +5 persuasion for that. And then the minus is towards lore, because apparently I touched an evil book. These are the two abilities we get right now. You serve me from the Noble, and Voice of Command from being an officer. Any other interesting things? I called the voice ship the Icarus. That was pretty good, cool. And other than that, though, I don't think so. I think I put my skills in some in ballistics to make it 40, some in fellowship to even it out to 50, some in willpower to get it to 40, and I think the other stuff was in intelligence because I wanted to be smart, a talkative guy. I didn't want powers of the warp to be a pain in the butt for me. And then also, we'll just be wasting whatever extra abilities and whatever not on shooting a pistol, basically. This guy's going to have a pistol in one hand and a sword of some sort in another. So yeah, that is. And also, I did play some of this just to see if I could, if I liked it. I love this game. This game's great. But I've only played up to the tutorial area whenever you become a rogue trader. After that, I stopped playing. So past that point, I don't know what's going to happen. Also, a little bit more background on me. There's 3 types of games that are my favorite and I really love. 2 of them is playing Warhammer 40k on the tabletop, and the other one is, of course, as you all know, playing D&D. The third game is playing Pokemon. I love Pokemon, but those 2 of the 3 are in this game, so I'm just looking forward to this so much. All right, let's do this. Loading screens. This game has a decent amount, from what I can tell, a decent amount of loading screens, but they all do seem to go pretty fast. I say, it's going to get stuck on 95%. 96. You could do it. You're almost there. There you go. Also, the 40k aesthetic in this game is just great. Look at this statue. Dudes here walking around. I love the 40k aesthetic. Several skulls with their weird wigs. I've never seen skulls like this before, several skulls. They've always been like tech priest skulls, but these are very political skulls. Some dudes with the door, and dudes all just praying. Big statues again. Here's our character. And another gentleman.
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
Also, I figured out in this game that you could have 3 different ideologies. One is towards being vary towards the God Emperor of Mankind. One is towards the Chaos Gods, and then the third is towards actual, like, being the welfare of actual people and individuals. And I think the third one, being nice towards people and caring about individuals, is the one I'm more going to go towards. That being said, I'm still kind of a pompous noble, a little bit. So we're gonna pick this. Do you have any particular reason for disturbing me?
My apologies. I did not seek you out to pester you with unwanted attention. Allow me to introduce myself. Kunrad Voidfear, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship Rogue Trader Theodora von Valencias. At your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
Let's give him the whole noble title.
My deepest respects to you, Your Grace. A noble of the Imperium. It's been a long time since Providence last brought such eminent guests aboard this vessel. I will be frank with you. You may forget your past titles, no matter who gave them to you, or what their origins are. From the moment you and the other candidate were brought aboard this void ship, your fate changed. You now serve Lord Captain Theodora von Valencias, and carry the burden of an heir of this house. Henceforth, you share your dynastic name with Her Ladyship. Bear it with honor.
Cool. Why am I on the ship?
So that you may fulfill your blood duty. Whatever obligations you had before, they are henceforth null and void. By order of the Lord Captain, you have been requisitioned to serve the Rogue Trader, indeed blessed by the God Emperor. Your former position may have been different from conventional service as part of one of the institutions of the Imperium, but from now on, a different fate awaits you. One chosen for you by the Lord Captain. I advise you to come to terms with this reality as quickly as possible.
Also, something else I like that they did in this game is that if you don't know crap about 40k, they'll do little things like the Imperium, and then you can just look it up, and then it just straight up tells you what the Imperium is. And they do this for a whole bunch of different stuff, and that's very nice. I forgot what he was just talking about. Let's just ask him more questions.
To put it plainly, I am the head of the network of spies and informers who serve the interests of House von Valencias. I uncover weak links both among Lady Theodora's retinue and in the ranks of her rivals. I eliminate our vulnerabilities and exploit those of others.
Cool. Yeah, let's ask about these other candidates.
There is, and you will meet him soon enough.
Thanks for answering the question.
I would rather not discuss the Lord Captain behind her back. Especially not on board her ship. No one knows better than I that whispers are wont to attract particularly close attention. Suffice it to say that Her Ladyship is the bearer of the sacred warrant of trade and a woman of immense power and entitlement. However privileged your position may be, I ask that you do not incur her anger by being disrespectful or obtuse. Lady Theodora despises both qualities.
Yep. So, let us see. Let's just pick this one. I assume you have a goal in mind when you decided to speak to me.
But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far.
Wonder how long I've been on this boat. On the ship. By the way, the ship is massive. The ship is a level all by itself. In 40k, everything is bigger is better. The ship is almost like a mini village or city by itself.
The Lord's Captain and Master Edelthrat von Valencius are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
Oh, come camera, where are you going?
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Guess we just follow this guy.
Keep your wits about you.
I don't know how. I'm pretty sure there is a way, but I can't lock the camera on my guy. I have to like move my dude and then move the camera. I'm sure there's a way to lock the camera on him, but I haven't figured it out yet. I know, like watch. If I have the camera out here, and then I click on the picture,
Fate and fortune favor the bold.
it goes straight to him. But it doesn't lock. Like I can still
Is
move,
there money to be made?
and it still doesn't. It doesn't lock. Anyway, we'll figure it out. Look at me.
One of the Von Valencius trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
Servitors.
What's happening?
Run! Berserk.
The servitors have gone berserk! Your demise is already calculated.
See, another cool thing about this game is that you could, before battles, you can position yourself where you want to, unless you're ambushed, which is what we've been here. So we can't really move ourselves into proper position before the battle starts with this one. But normally you can. And I thought that was kind of cool. That way you don't get like stuck in like a weird position with your guys. Servitors taking people out. Alright. So, one of my problems is that I'm a buff character with not really anyone to buff. I guess we'll just buff one of these guys.
Who, if not
I'll
me?
buff the other guy with the noble ability. And since I have some action points left, I guess I'll just shoot a thing. Oh, I'm terrible at shooting. Okay. Also, something I have to remember is that I have to move first and then do actions, because otherwise it won't let me move. There are abilities that let you move after using actions and stuff, but it's not really my character's thing. I think that's a marksman more. Yeah. That's all we got. You guys shoot with your buffed stats. Oh no, if you miss it doesn't help. It means I wasted my turn and you wasted yours. And that's what happens when you fail. You get killed. Alright. Let's move first. Buff this. Can I not buff this guy? No, I buffed him already. Can't buff that guy either.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
Really early game, there's not really much I can do with a support character, but I'm gonna try and shoot this guy.
On it.
Yeah, there we go. And since I got extra, I guess I'll just reload.
I'll see to it personally.
And that'll be it. Riveting. Oh, you missed him. Now you're gonna die. I'm so glad that this guy over here is just like analyzing stuff. I'm just gonna shoot him again.
It's as good as you never stood a chance.
There we go. Not bad. This is just teaching you how combat works.
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
Yeah, you guys are $1 short. A day late.
I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
Alright. Yep, a big pile of bodies. There's a sentry turret. Oh, Liam and Russ. A fancy looking Liam and Russ. Yeah, Liam and Russ battle tank. There's a rock. I think all of these are just different looking weird rocks. None of these are anything specific that I know of.
Let us not dawdle.
Big doors.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Tech priest. All the way over here. There's another servitor. There's people. Also, I noticed that whenever they have these little images of for people's art, it means those people, for the most part, are not important. They're not important enough to get their own art. Also, something that like bugged me doing the tutorial beforehand is that some people have VO and some people don't have VO, and it can be attributed to this guy not being important. But at the same time, like, I guess it's just because I've been playing Baldur's Gate more, and it's just everything is VO'd. This game would be like a little bit. It might be a nitpicky thing, but it'd be way better if just everything had VO. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. It's because I just don't like to read, I guess. We're just gonna, they're having a conversation over some incident that's happening. She'll explain it in a minute. Let's survey the room. The first impressions of, I don't know what this man's name, but it's this guy in the purple right here, who appears to be about 30 years old, is of parchment-like skin, stretched over a tightly bundled mass of swine implants. He got biological shit and bone. He has a nervous twitch, blah blah blah. It's just kind of just describing him. He's kind of nervous and jerky. The start contracts of what's his face, Theodora. This lady right here, the rogue trader that runs everything. Her features appear as if they were carved from marble, ethereal, and indestructible. Oh, it was a comment right here. That was weird. Anyway, she's the exact opposite of him. She's exactly what you would think of a rogue trader. Very confident and very ready to go. This dude has a Melta, and I'm jealous. I like Meltas. They're very nice. Anyway, one second candidate has joined us. She looks at me. Raphael, which is me. Approach and give me your answer. No, I wasn't paying attention. I was just trying to see what you guys are. See, this is why I don't like them not talking, because then I start talking and then giving extra information that you guys probably don't give a crap about. Consider this hypothetical situation. Some planet, a new world on the fringe of the expanse. I'm gonna skip names because I'm not even gonna try to say. I think it's the Coronus expanse. Seismic activity regard regular mana. I have been playing too much fucking other games. A lot of seismic activity and rock deposits. That bothered me. Prospecting for large minerals. The world is populated by natives who worship the same heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say, but attempts to install ore extractors have failed from the second time. So they've tried to do this twice. The mining crew sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poisoned treasure? And we got a couple different choices. This is the Lore Xenos and Lore Warp is basically you're using your knowledge on aliens and you're using your knowledge on the warp and psychic stuff. These reports of spirits certainly sound like evidence of heresy. However, I would put my interests first, no matter what means I would have to use. The riches of the planet would be mine. Yeah, I like this one. I think my rogue trader, not only is he gonna want to save people over worshipping the God Emperor or worshipping the evil Chaos Gods, but I think he's also just gonna be greedy as hell for wealth. So that'll be his two personality things. Is he wants to get a lot of wealth, but he's not willing to sacrifice other people for it. Theodora smiles, even ever so slightly. Yes, now I see the blood of the dynasty in your veins. Greed disguised as pride and vanity. What say you to that, Editherard? Eddie, your name is Eddie now. There is an answer that is quite different from yours, isn't it? Yeah, Eddie, what'd you say about that? Perhaps I have not yet acquired myself with all of the hindrances of serving on the frontier. But my loyalty to the God Emperor forbids even a shadow of such thoughts. Heresy, whatever form it might take, must be extinguished, and there can be no place for the biased ambition. He's a Puritan to the max. I know his tenets well, unlike our new acquaintance. Alright. I think I better stop reading, because I am not doing a good job. I am sorry. I'll leave it on here for a little while so y'all can read it, but she's basically just testing both of us, because I believe he is the other heir, Eddie over here. She's basically giving us tests. And Eddie is not doing quite well. Get out of the frame, Eddie, so we can continue. Damn. Why am I here? I got some questions. She wants to discuss something with me first. Her name. She's a rogue trader. She shares the God Emperor. She has a warrant of trade, which means makes her a rogue trader. She has it on this ship. Da-da-da. She basically has absolute authority and power in her realm. We're gonna. She's also just trying to look for someone to take her place whenever she dies, basically. We'll pick this. Yeah, we're definitely second fiddle right now to Dum Dum over there. Anyway. Blood rights alone are not enough to bear the warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents prove you useful. If not for the role of the rogue trader, then maybe you could be like an assistant or something. Does this mean there's other? Naturally, some have yet to arrive on board, but you have the pleasure of meeting Dum Dum, Eddie. She has a good feeling about him. If you're satisfied with him, then why are you even having this conversation? Impatience. I'm rather fond of impatient people. They are not as quick to resign themselves to circumstances. Even if she chooses him as a successor, I could be like a secondary person of some sort. Your noble descent is a sign that power lives in your very flesh and blood. You would never doubt your words or actions. Basically just because of my lineage, even if I'm not a rogue trader, she still says I could be a good leader of some sort. Your remarkable mental... Yeah, she's just saying that I'm really cut out for at least being an assistant, if not the rogue trader themselves. But the game's not called Rogue Trader's Assistant, it's called Rogue Trader, so we can kind of guess where I'm going. Thank you for clarifying. The Vox is basically a two-way radio. I have some time before the navigators give the signal that we're getting out of the warp. My presence required on the bridge. So right now we're in the warp, traveling super speed. That's how people travel. I have no more questions. Alrighty. She was gonna go places, but shit's about to hit the fan. So one of the things that are like different from this game
I'll
to
make an example out of you.
Are you ready to
all of
die?
the other games, all of the other kind of role-playing kind of games like this, is that you have a lot of enemies on the screen, but most of them have hardly any health. So it's a bunch of little mooks that you can one-shot, but there's a lot of them. An action economy says, I want to melt us so bad. Oh, an action economy says that if you don't clear out all of them in multiple hits, they will overtake you. Where should I move? We'll do voice. We'll do user.
It's as good
On
as
this
done.
guy. We'll do this on this
I
guy.
won't compromise my principles.
Apparently not.
I won't stand for it. I refuse.
Alright, then fine. I'll walk right here to try and get some cover. We'll shoot this one guy.
I'll see to it personally. Your end was inevitable.
Can I not? Nope, okay. I don't know why I can't target them with my actual class ability, but... Also, a lot of these guys just cannot... They're all Stormtrooper levels of dumb. When it comes to shooting. Yeah, they're Stormtroopers, that's basically what it is. Yeah, apparently they're Stormtroopers when it comes to... Nobody can hit this man. He is invincible.
This.
I want a plasma gun too. I want all the weapons.
One fewer target. I took care of this one.
I was about to say, who is he shooting? But, no, I still can't target him. Maybe it's because he's not in my party, he's just kind of an ally? I don't know.
I'll make it happen.
Shoot this guy. Oh, no, maybe not. Wasted my turn! I'm gonna at least
I'll
reload to
see to it
say that I
personally.
did something. Okay. Everybody else clean up. Really want a plasma pistol.
One fewer target.
That might be good to have two pistols, one that's a normal gun and one's a plasma. And as, again, all of the soldier guys show up after the fighting is done. Don't bat an eye. Let's get him on the deck. Not bad. This incident with servitors may be connected. Possibly, quite likely. We'll investigate it later. Right now, we gotta deal with this stuff. What's your orders? Mort, the guy with the melta that was burning everybody, is clearing a path ahead, and I should probably go help him. Alright.
I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure.
I don't know why the camera flew over here. Maybe they wanted me to help out.
Keep your wits about you.
There's Mort. Casually just walking up and melting people. Just a Tuesday. Got some more helpers. Oh look, it's the Master of Whispers. Conrad. I'm getting the feeling that Mort and Conrad do not like each other. I'm getting the feeling Mort doesn't like most people. Which is not what you want from the guy who's walking around with the giant shotgun, tank shotgun. We are all done here. Report right away. Oh, there's our boss. Masters, Misters, what is happening? The Voxnet is silent. The Voxmaster is not responding. Officer and... I really wish they would have VO for all this. Not that I don't mind reading it. I'm pretty sure you guys really hate me reading it out loud. Anyway. He hasn't received word from anyone regarding the Gallerfields. The Gallerfields are the thing that protects the ship from the craziness of the warp. Which I'm surprised they don't have like a things like describing what a Gallerfield is. Maybe later on. But basically, people are revolting and attacking like an ambush, and there's a bunch, basically a small mutiny. And basically, Lunatics Field Heretics. Ship has housed thousands upon thousands of people. President thought and warp-induced delusions could have tainted any one of them. It is difficult not to accept. Blah 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 blah. First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator sectum are secure, and I have the means to do both things at once. Eddie, where is Eddie? I must know if he's unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potential assisted by the warp could possibly threaten. Yeah, he's a psyker, so warp shenanigans affect him more. Psyker powers kind of work like, how do I explain it? The dragon type in Pokemon, where you're good against other psychic things, but you're bad at taking psychic damage yourself, if that makes sense. So for him, it would be really bad for him to be getting attacked in the warp stuff. Being in the warp soup, all of the psychers on the ship seem to have a problem with it. Tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he was translation deck 18. Blasted. Master, what was it? Find Eddie. Locate Talus and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch Militant is gonna go with her. I think that's Mutt over here, or Meltaman. I'm just gonna call you Meltaman. She has to go to her study. It appears that we might encounter heretics along the way. Raphael, blah blah blah. The Master of Whispers basically wants me to go with him to help. Alright. I thought the conversation was over, okay. They just walked off and started shooting things, and then we're just gonna keep talking. Scaffold, I'll go with Eddie. Okay. What state should you be in? We're in the work. Considering the attack, there could be a disturbance in the Geller fields and the influence of malevolent forces on to the decks. Psychers can react to such things in a most unpredictable way. Enough, you must go and allow my heir to turn in the minds of mutants and to perish under and do whatever it takes to bring Eddie back to us. Alright, I hear and obey. She's very impatient. a long way, and you don't even have proper gear. I have a proposal. Since I am the more important person here, which I am, you can go in front to shield me from potential threats. That makes sense. Certainly, Lady should be devastated if she were to lose one of her protective heirs, but that is no longer relevant. With a pop and a sharp crackle, something hits you in the abdomen, and you are consumed by the unbearable gut-wrenching pain. This guy just shanked me. He just shanked me. Oh look, he's a bad guy. I say everybody an asshole in this universe. Just different levels of asshole. He kicked me. That's no way to treat a noble.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warren Chamber. And for that, I need him breathing. Oh, you are back with us, I see. Delightful.
You two-faced scum, you are the one behind this mayhem, you fiend.
How perceptive of you. I'll help you with the next insight. I need you here for your blood. You have the option to share it voluntarily, or I will squeeze it out of you myself. We are in the anteroom of the Warren Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates of the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
What is it, inbred? Is your blood too thick for the Sentinel?
On the contrary, the Warp's blessing has raised me too much above your kind, Fon Valencius. The Sentinel refused to submit to me. But you can help. After all, isn't that what family is for?
What sorry, pathetic excuse do you even have for your apostasy, you sordid, wretched pile of gork shit? I don't know what a gork is. Grok? We'll figure that out later. That sounds familiar. I should know what it is.
Wretched. What do you know about wretchedness? Theodora's cur. Are you hoping to buy a grain of her indulgence with your blind loyalty? Oh, I know this delusion. But thank the gods it no longer has power over me. Humanity can rot. I no longer serve mortal kind. Once my work is done, I'll make that pompous wench Fon Valencius watch as I sacrifice her entire dynasty and commit their fate to the gods. And you will be the instrument by which I will accomplish this righteous act.
Okay. Note to self. Kill this man. In the future. Right now we're kind of stuck. Enough threats, I will comply with your demands.
There's a good boy. Then go to the Sentinel at the gates of the Warren Chamber and fulfill your destiny. I had hoped to feed Edelthrad to the machine. He is the one who caught Theodora's eye, after all. But since procuring him has proved difficult, you will have to do.
Let's go put my hand in the machine's mouth. Basically, it's a servitor and a cogitator is the machine. Let us press the button. You carefully inspect the design of the gate cogitator. I gained some experience, yay! Because I know what this is. Let's place my hand in the cogitator's mouth. Basically, it reads my DNA.
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
Who is this?
Genetic code identified. Child of House von Valancius. Do you require assistance?
Sure. Yeah, Sentinel traders threaten my life and the safety of the warrant. Go ahead and do some stuff.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
Yeah. They should have known that the most important piece of documentation on the ship. The flamethrowers. I like the flamethrowers because they basically
Well,
come
there
from
is still
candles.
another way.
Bye-bye. You would think the Master of Whispers would know all of the defenses. Like, how do you, like, hold on. Before we go in here and do stuff.
I always keep my
How,
options open.
how do you miss the turret? Like, I know there was a wall here, but, like, you should know the defenses of the ship.
Rise to the top.
I can
or
understand
get
maybe the
left in
flamethrowers in
dust.
the wall, but there's like someone has to load the turrets. Oh well, whatever. I'm just nitpicking. And this is something I didn't know. I didn't know that the warrant of trade was this big. I assumed it was just like a normal document, but no, I should have known better. Everything in Warhammer is bigger. This must be like take up like a whole section of the ship. Let it be known that by my will and the true words of the document, I appoint this person as bearer of the warrant of trade and God dang it. I knew it was going, the words were going fast. It's a bunch of just things. If you guys can read it, go ahead and read it. And here's our little servo skull.
Escort the child of the house to safety.
Who are you?
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel standing by.
Are you the warrant sentinel?
Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communicating with the rogue trader's subjects. Mobile unit standing by.
I need to contact the rogue trader.
Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup. Establishing connection.
Foxmaster restored communications with the navigator's sanctum. I am trying to contact the bridge. If anyone can help me on this frequency, regroup all available forces and head to the upper deck at once. I repeat, regroup all available forces and head.
Communication protocols breached. Signal latency assessment unavailable. Unable to establish two-way connection.
Okay. Well, I think they took my gun from me, so I need a weapon.
Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
Okay. Lead me away.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
Okay, so basically he's like, hey, we need to close the door to this place first. We can't let people in here. And apparently only I can do that. Or people of my bloodline. So let's close the door.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
I pressed the wrong button. Door is sealed.
Master. Whatever are you doing in the Warren Chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me. What is the meaning of this?
Whatever his name is, this guy is the traitor. Whenever the deck and he stunned me somehow and brought me here.
What?
He intends to take revenge on Theodora for something, and trying to reach the warrant was somehow part of his plan.
Oh, holy God, Emperor. I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny. And, Master, I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora.
Vernon openly admitted that he is a mastermind behind the mutiny.
Saints' blood! Then it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Master. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster.
Yep. I also sealed back the door so he can't go back in there.
You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit with me. And, for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense. Here.
So I got my stud revolver back. I got a sword. It's just a sword. I got some body armor and a medkit, which I don't believe I could use because I need +6 Medicaid or 5 Medicaid. One of something. I don't have the stats for it. So let's go into the inventory. Put my revolver in my hand, put the sword in my hand, put my armor on my body, and yeah, like I said, whenever they have little stuff like this, you can't.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
Can't do it, but he can. He already has one. We might as well just give him the other one. He also has a chain sword, and then like better armor. But like he's the warrior dude. We finally got another companion that I can actually put my class buffs on, so that's nice. So yeah. Whoop. Let us see where we're going. I guess through the front door.
Let us not
Oh,
dawdle.
I thought there was a cutscene. Oh, it is a cutscene. He's not letting me pass here. Okay. Let's find where the door is.
5 minutes later.
Okay. I actually just read his message for once. He wants me to heal myself, is what it is. I'm sorry, that took way too long
What advice do you
for me
seek?
to figure that out. Here you go. There you go. Tutorial
I'll
heal
make
me.
sure to return the...
That is a noticeable.
Yeah, there we go.
Now you're prepared for the trials ahead.
Okay.
The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on. But that is not the worst of it all. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the Navigator's Sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive.
What can we expect to find at the Navigator Sanctum?
During warp transit, the Sanctum is closed to all who are not involved in traversing the Empyrean. And for good reason. For the Navigator to open their third eye and perceive the way, the Sanctum must be bathed in the energies of the Immaterium. Only a Navigator can withstand such an ordeal. For the rest of us, any contact with the warp is fraught with perils such as loss of sanity, spontaneous mutations, and death.
I heard one of Theodora's Voxcast.
Lady Theodora's. Which one? The last one I received was about the Navigator's Sanctum, and that was a good while ago. In any case, let us hope that the Lord Captain is well, and safely in charge of the ship's defense. In the meantime, we must do all we can to prevent the ship from veering off course.
The Navigator Sanctum, very well, you will lead the way.
Absolutely.
Apparently I don't know where the hell I'm going.
Let us proceed.
To arms, loyal sons and daughters of the God Emperor. Fight the heresy and corruption that threatens to consume our home, and with all your might, destroy those who have dared.
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved.
Oh,
Don't you dare to cross us!
Are you ready to
oh,
die?
and now you see I can move my people where I want to go with them. So we'll put him here. He's the melee guy. We'll actually put him back where he was, because there's 3 guys here, 3 guys there, 1 there. I am gonna be back here. There's not really any cover here, but I don't guess that we need it. Start the battle. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we'll move this guy here. He's gonna cleave this way and hopefully kill these 2 guys. There we go. And now one of his cool things is that he can charge people and hit them. So we're gonna charge this guy.
At your beck and call. I took care of this one.
There we go. His other thing is a thing that shields him. We can use it once per combat. How long does it last? For 1 round. So we'll do it whenever we get surrounded. This is basically the defensive panic button. But yeah, that's that. We can buff this dude.
It's as good as done.
Okay, we buff this dude again. Buff this dude again.
On it.
Cool. Now, I could walk up and chainsaw, I say chainsaw, hit people with a sword now. Or I can just try and shoot them. This is the multi-hitting one. It's kind of like a cone attack. But, you see, but it doesn't, there's a chance that it misses. Because I'm trying to hit, so with stuff like this, I try to hit as many guys as possible to increase the chance. So that's what we're gonna do. Or you could just miss everything. Good job. All right, that's not good. Hey, I parried. Yeah. Oh, good. They're gonna try and surround this man and just get cleaved. Oh shit.
Temporary
You can also accidentally, with those cone attacks, hit your own guys like this dude just did. Although he did hit me, so yeah. So we'll cleave these 2. We'll try and go this more. I don't think I'll hit this guy too, but yeah, no, their health bar flashes whenever you get them. So we'll just do this.
It will be done.
They're down. I really like this dude. On my next playthrough, I'm so playing like a melee guy. That's more my playstyle anyway. Let's charge this dude. No, target is too close. Alright, well, we'll charge this dude then.
Victory is imminent. 1 fewer.
That's the downside of his charge, is that He has to be like so many steps away. I think it's like 2 or 3. Yeah, it's 2 free cells away. Alright. You know what? For shits and giggles, we'll press this just to see how it works.
I will do my duty.
And that's the end for him. The best thing right now is for me to just do the single target shot into this man. He won't completely die. But you know what? Let's try some melee with myself. We'll do the single target attack into him. It's about the same.
I'll make it happen.
Cool deal. He'll probably swing back at me.
Another
Oh no!
enemy down.
He decided to walk away, and I shot him in the back. Okay, so we also leveled up here. I have a wound on me again. This was the thing I had to cure to keep going. We'll see if we can cure it.
Look no further. This wound will make a fine scar.
I won't forget this.
Alright.
Let's not waste
Cool
time
deal.
with pleasant
So now I can
tricks.
level up. And we basically get to get a stat improvement for both guys is what's going to happen. Level 3 I get my really cool thing, which lets other people have semi-extra turns. It's extra turns, but it only gives them 2 action points and no movement. So they basically get to do something, and that's about it. With soldiers, though, I think it's soldiers. What used to be a marksman in this game, but with soldiers, they have whole things that just give them more movement and actions anyway. So you could literally have a full turn with them. We'll see whenever we get there. But yeah, let's choose the skill that we want to increase. So this will make things cheaper, like it's business sense. This is me just talking. I'm already at 60 with this. Lore Imperium might be nice to just know more about the Imperium. How many of these do I have, though, is the question. Like, I don't want to really... Well, we'll do Lore Imperium. I do know that there's a way to reset all of this, so... If that was a mistake of some sort, we'll reset it. It'll be fine. Complete. He basically has his own version of this. Athletics, terrain. This is just reducing negative. We'll do this one. That's good. Complete. What's his thing? Endurance. Oh, this is it's the temporary HP thing. But I think he could do this every turn as long as you use the action points for it. So that's good. Alright. Let's loot the guys. Don't ever forget to loot. Oh look, he has a las pistol. It does less damage. Yeah. Do you know what we'll do?
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
I don't know if this messes with his mechanics, but we will put in a las pistol just to give him a range option in case he can't like move all the way towards the guy I need him to get. Just more options help out.
Is there money to be made?
We can finally get out of this room. I've been here for so long. Alright, let's go.
The Navigator Sanctum is direct.
Get left in the dust.
Oh, she popped his head.
And so, he will enter the halls of the blinded guide and witness the radiance of the final dawn through the cracks and fall victim to a whim of fate.
Hello to you too.
Master, watch your head.
Oh,
Idira,
to a barrel roll.
would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Sorry, old man. The voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abelard, how they sing!
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner. of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valensis. Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the Immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer. The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad. But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern. But now, with this clamor around me, too many voices, too loud. And you are von Valancius, one of Lady Theodora's heirs. Well then, we finally meet.
A thing comes over the radio. Officers frequently, to all those who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officer's deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officer's deck at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
That's Edelthrad. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelthrad's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
What are you doing here?
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the Navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the Enginarium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our Master Cog, and the silence that followed.
What? You don't mean the Enginseer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the Navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the Navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks.
We must see if the Navigator is well.
Oh no. No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity. But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a Navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
Alright. Open the door. Uh-oh. Let's go get him.
I
Let's go
always
save him.
have a backup
The
plan.
whispers are getting louder. I will level you!
Alright, you stay there. I'm gonna move up a little bit here. Here, like right here. You can go here. In the actual defensive terrain. You can you can move all the way up here. Ooh boy. We're gonna get some stuff done. We're gonna get some stuff done. Let's start.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Ow. Okay then. She is also a psyker. These are her 2 psyker powers, and this is her staff's power to do lightning, and you can hit people with the staff. But her actual class is operator, or off. What is your actual class's name? Oh shit! I thought that was going to pull up her stuff, but it passed her turn up. Oh well. I think it's not officer. I'm an officer, operator or something. She reduces the toughness and defenses of enemies, or at least not. She was supposed to. Not this turn because I goofed. Anyway, let's buff our man. So I can only do this once per battle, and I only do this on an individual once every like 2 or 3 rounds. It says you can't do it again for another 2 rounds. So we'll just buff him up now.
I'll see to it personally. I am ready
We'll
for
also
whatever comes.
move into cover, and then we'll see if we can actually shoot multiple people. There's 3 people in the shot right here, and more importantly, not our dude. So let's see if we can hit someone this time.
I'll make it happen. Your end was
Oh, there we go.
inevitable.
Got 2 of them. I got 2 of them in one shot. That's nice. And that'll be that for my turn. He's gonna run across. Try and huddle them all into one thing. I'm gonna move right here because I want to try and charge the other guy behind the statue afterward.
My place is at the fort.
We'll hit this guy.
Reduced to dust.
And we'll charge
At
this
your
guy.
beck and call.
There we go. We got some damage on him. That should be good enough. This is probably going to end in one turn, so we're going to pop this just to keep him surviving a little bit longer. Alright. This guy's going to walk away. I'll get an opportunity to attack and he dies. Cool deal. Now, to actually show what she does. We use this to analyze enemies, and it gives them +2 exploit. +2 exploit. Exploit if your operator hits the target with exploit stack, they deal extra damage, more damage, blah blah blah. The damage is also increased by 10 for each exploit on the target, so you can put more exploit on it. The attacker removes all exploits from the attack removes all exploits from the thing. So basically, you put this first, and then you hit him with something. So we'll do it on him. Give him 2. We have this ability that does psychic damage. Cool thing though, it doesn't like stop you from doing movement like those other things were. Oh yes, this does. Never mind. I am a dummy. And then this ability just increases the dodge and parry of somebody, and it lasts the whole combat. So we know we can put it on him.
But of course.
Give him some extra defenses because he'll be the guy getting hit the most, and then we'll use the rest of it on this ability and pop this guy's head. There we go. The creature on the chair appears as if he has become one with the throne. You see pink, parchment-like skin stitched between the seat and the limbs that have too many joints for a normal human being. Actually, see this guy? Yeah, he's starting to mutate a little bit. The navigator is breathing heavily. The air wrestling as it exits through the 2 dark guild-like slits on his cheeks. The creature's eyes are shut. The 2 ordinary ones, as well as the 3rd one that sits in the center of his forehead. So basically he's starting to change into a chaos spawn, but he's fighting it off a little bit, enough to put a shield to protect himself and keep the ship from going into the warp. I believe Master Vesperdas still lives. I guess that's that guy. The servants are dead, but the chamber, thank the Emperor, is sealed from the warp. We have a chance to leave this place alive. What is wrong with him? Wounded, exhausted, fighting back the endless horrors of the warp that are forcing their way into his head. Pick one. Your time is short. Basically, he's speaking through the chair, because I don't know. I guess his actual voice is messed up. What do you need help? Fall to your knees, mortal, and behold the final dawn. Yeah, this is the bad guys talking through him now. He came from beyond. His body is not this. March thunders under the burden of hope. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your soul. It's basically the bad guy just doing bad guy speech. Run, flee from this place. I can contain the intruder, but not for very long. This is him actually talking now. We must begin translation. Leave the warp, but I can't do it with the Master Helm's help. I want to help. Tell me how. Run. The sanctum will be sealed. I will hold it off. Hold on. And wait for the signal for the Master Helmsman, then I will commune through translation. So run. The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman. If he is still alive, it is worth trying. We must go to the bridge and fighting on the officer's deck, join with Eddie and his people. I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms that the Servo Scold relayed to us earlier. Vesarella, good luck. Vesturus, good luck and thank you. Alright. To the bridge.
Keep your wits about you.
To the bridge. Oh, I get to collect things. Is there a way I could not leave? Like, I haven't been looking for actual loot things. I'm sure I'm missing stuff. No, there's no. The cool thing about this game too is that you can pop open the map and it'll be like, this is chest, this is chest, this is chest, this is chest. So that's cool.
Let us not dawdle.
Okay, officer's deck. Yeah, I'm liking the combat system of this game so far. I've only played, like I said, the beginning area. But it seems good. The story's good, atmosphere is great, everything's holding up. Some people said there was a decent amount of bugs in this game. I've only ran into one bug that's happened before, and it was everything went dark. I could see my health bars, but that was it. Uh-oh. But that was it.
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Somebody shoot these bugs.
Ooh, you were about to call her the B word.
Betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my Emperor.
That's how you make an entrance. A white-haired warrior turns to face you. Her dark eyes blaze, the weapon quivering in her hand, and for a brief moment it seems she is not going to stop and will instead continue eliminating every target she sees, starting with you.
Sister Argenta, Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Your face. It is unfamiliar. Who are you?
Raphael von Valencius, the Lord Captain's heir.
The hour is dark and daunting. The ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends who are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the Dark Forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
To kick ass and chew bubblegum.
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelstrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation, so I suggest we all do just that.
I am no traitor, sister. You can be sure of that.
If you speak truthfully, the Emperor will not forsake you. If you are lying, you will not escape his retribution. I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
What is a warrior of the Adeptus Sororitas doing aboard a rogue trader ship? Your order serves the ecclesiarchy, do they not?
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation. Under more appropriate circumstances.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
Who are these people with you?
Overseer of Middle Deck AL-84, my lord. We were rounding up everyone we could find in the attack compartments when we ran into an ambush. Just about every Enforcer fell. These are the survivors.
I have a question. Why does Overseer of Middle Deck LA-84 have voiceover, but like people who actually, like Theodora and some of the others, not? I'm just wondering. Maybe it's because this whole scene has voiceover and they're like, well, I guess he should just have voiceover. It's probably what it is, but I would like the actual characters who, I don't know, I just wish this whole thing was voiceover to begin with. That's my one big main nitpick so far. But anyway, that's just me complaining. What is happening on the officer's deck? They're throwing a party.
Massacre, my lord. And heretics are not just killing the crew. Some kind of blight is sweeping through the decks, filling the air. I saw people going mad the moment they breathed it in, screaming about their dead comrades, tearing out their eyes. I implore you, my lord, be on your guard.
We must get to the main hall of the deck.
Through this door. I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
Alright. Let's look through everybody's inventory, shall we?
I will lead us to fortune.
More specifically, like her inventory. We'll give you an axe. Give you an axe. And you. We actually have these guns now. These. Yeah, you have a pistol. That's fine. We'll give you a sword. In mine, I'm going to give me an actual decent, well, I say decent gun. I think my revolver is actually better. 3 to 5, 7 to 11. Yeah, I think the stub revolver is kind of better. I don't know like a lot about all the rest of the stats, but yeah. Same thing with you. We'll give you this automatic machine gun looking thing. In the battle, we might switch to this gun, just see how it works. Let us be off.
I always keep my options
close.
open.
stuff. Let's look at the map. There's probably more stuff. More stuff. Open the stuff. Another revolver. Is this a better revolver? It is a better revolver. Oh no, that's the wrong button.
I have a nose for profit and the taste for adventure.
Put that there. We'll give you my crappy revolver. And I think that should be good. Everybody still has the same things. Yeah, you know what? We'll give you double pistols, cause that looks cool. That looks cool. We'll just keep you with this thing though. All right. Once again, I am slightly lost.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Open the door? Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's not good. Door shut behind me.
Always keep
With
your eye on the
fire and
prize.
vigor, our Emperor imbue us.
Alright. You can go up here. Sister, you can go right here. You can go right there. No, not me. Me go back here. You go up there. I'll stick with the sister over here, and we should be good. Hello, everybody. Oh, I get to go my turn first? That's great. We'll put this on the sister right
On
now.
it.
And we'll put this on him.
I'll see to it personally.
Buff everybody up nice. And then we'll take our gun and we'll just try and aim it at as many people as possible.
It's as good as done. You never stood a chance.
At least I killed somebody. Alright. Now, we'll go put the defensive buff on him. We'll put this on this guy.
Anything else?
And then this time we'll do the chain lightning, and we'll see if we can pop all three of these guys.
Was that you? What an unfortunate turn of
We
fate.
hit Albert here, but that's okay. We killed 3 guys. It's fine for you to get clipped. Reinforcements. All right. I think he has like partial cover from the big giant thing in the middle of the room. So we're gonna be starting fighting more on this side. Ooh, they actually caught her. They caught her pretty good too. Oh, there's a chair right here. I was like, why can't I stand right here? There's a chair right here. We'll stand right here.
Follow my lead.
We'll crack this guy.
It will be done.
Oh, we didn't finish him off. Which means he's gonna be kind of in the way. I can't catch him. Can I catch him? Oh, okay. It's gonna charge me around. Oh, well, that might be a problem. Well, I thought it would come around and then hit him, but it didn't. So we're gonna do the big Buffy shield thing to where all of these people don't kill this man. But we have the sister here now. So, grant momentum. What's the momentum? I think that's this bar right here. Grants momentum. Your party members can use their ability. Yeah, it grants more for this bar. We don't have an ultimate yet right now, so
Faith without
we'll pop it
deeds
anyway.
is worthless.
We'll move to where we can probably get a better line of shot somewhere. Oh, did moving make it to where I couldn't shoot? Or is it just because she's in melee range? Yeah, it's because she's in melee range. Yeah, it's because she's in melee range and her gun doesn't like it. Hold on. Let me cleave. No, he's in the way. We'll just cut this
Doubt
guy
is for
down.
the weak.
Okay. Can we change our weapons back? Oh goody. Now we're
I'll
gonna
do it.
we press this to get 2 more action points and more importantly get more movement, so we'll move back over here. Then we'll see if we can do this. See how many people we can catch. We got 3 here. I think that's about as much as we can, because we try and hit that guy, we just only hit that guy and our own person. Yeah, this is probably the best we can do with this, so here we go.
None can escape the
Oh, she got him! She got him! And that's the difference between a marksman and my stupid butt shooting a pistol. I have 1 more action left, but I have nothing else to do, so... yep, that's it for me. Very good. And he can't hit this broadside of a barn. It's back to me. We'll use some stuff to buff her again. And we'll, I want to move up some, but I don't want to get into too much of a range to get everybody catching me. That guy. These guys are almost dead. We'll just pop this guy if we can. Yeah, nope, we were a terrible shot. We'll move her up here. We'll put the shield buff on her because he already has it. We'll crack that guy. And we'll pop him. There we go. I'm liking the psychic stuff too. It's very nice. I think my next character will be like a melee psyker guy. It seems to be a good combination. Hey. Oh good. You guys are just lining up for a cleave. Speaking of, later homies.
Indeed. 1 fewer target.
And then we'll just charge this man.
And
that's that. Is there someone else? Oh yeah, there's someone else. Okay.
God,
Sister.
Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Run over here, snipe this man.
As the Emperor commands, eradicated.
Dang, cool! Everyone needs a bolter. Alright. There's some dude running through with crewmans. They have a bunch of these guns and stuff. We'll get them all. It's money in the pocket. Okay. Look, labels the main component and deck of the. Oh,
Is
it's
there
just
money to be made?
a replica of the ship. Can we talk to this guy? Okay, I guess not. Is there any more treasure? Ooh, there's lots of treasure. There's this heretic guy that didn't get his stuff collected with the big mast. Where Where's the treasure? Give me the loot. Get the loot. We got a multi-key and right, so we'll just take all this. Thank you, sir. See what is in here. We got a bunch of stuff. Thank you, sir.
Cast your eye there.
What is this? That's not loot.
I always have a backup plan.
That's not loot also. Where's all the loot? Here's some loot. A bunch of stuff. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. This is a bunch of papers, but give me the loot. Give me the loot. Find more loot. There's all kinds of stuff in this room. There's supposed to be loot here somewhere. Oh, here it goes. Apparently his gun, it was just his gun, but his head or something flew up over here and it was messing me up. Is this outside? No, it's right here. Right here, his loot. More stuff. I'm assuming all of this cargo stuff that we're collecting is useful in some way or shape or form. But as of right now. Alright, it's all... Alright, where did my... Okay, I flew off the map. I was like, wait a minute. Where are we going now? I think we're going up.
It won't open. The damned heretics have blocked the door, trembling at the thought of our approach.
A melter charge will help. There's probably one around here somewhere.
Explosions always seem to be the problem solved. Let's go find some bombs.
Keep your wits about you.
5 minutes later.
It's gotta be in this room somewhere.
Is there money to be made? Just as I planned.
Oh, there we go. Goods. Several skull stuff. There's no melted charges here, but I'm gonna take all this stuff anyway. There we go, melted charges. And then I got a glove thing.
I will lead us to fortune.
What do these gloves do? The wearer gets a +3 bonus to tech use. I think I am the best person for tech right now. I got a 40. He got a 30. She got a 30, and she got a 30. So yeah, I'm the person with the most tech use. So I guess I'll. Where's this go? On the hand slot. That looks nice. Yeah.
I won't compromise my principles.
Okay, those don't go there. So we'll just hold on to them.
Your seneschal is always there for you.
Alright, now let's go open this door. With the universal key. Oh, she's doing it. I was like, why is this not working?
Prevails.
That's how you open that. Oh look, all the little soldier guys are coming with me. That's nice. We have more loot out here? We do have more loot out here. Give me the loot. Where's it at?
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Oh, there's
We are the spear.
Albert, why are
of the
you going ahead
Imperium.
of everybody else? That's not where I told you.
Whatever you wish.
I wish for you to not. Where's my psychic?
Do you want something?
You guys stop doing stuff. Alright, we got level 3. Let's see what we do. We get this cool new power. Like I said, it gives us like it lets me give someone else kind of like a part of an extra turn. Really nice. It's the whole thing the officer does best. We're gonna keep. He gets Endure, which is a defensive bonus and temporary wounds. She gets Exposed Weaknesses, where she removes the things from this ability, the debuffs, and it just shreds their armor and parry and dodge chance. I think more until the end of her next turn. So yeah. And then she gets this nice removes the winded effect and a chance. It's basically it just makes her more killy. We'll see what more specifically it does in combat. Alright, everyone's level 3. Let's continue on.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
That's not good. The roar of the flames ring in your ear, and the choking smoke makes you cough and gasp for air. You instinctually recoil from the scorching heat, wiping your face. A moment later, the hazy silhouette forms in the rage wall of fire. You are surrounded by ear-splitting noise and screaming, yet you distinctly hear the sound of footsteps. Then you see a figure walking out of the fire towards you. It is Theodora. Excuse me, Lady Theodora. Her expression is calm, terrifyingly so for someone whose body is engulfed in an inferno. One of her hands is resting on the hilt of her power sword, and the other is raised in an inviting gesture. You are lost, my heir. Yeah, basically she's saying that it's trickery, which I'm pretty sure she's right. Sister, you will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Commander is outrageous. This is impossible. I doubt you are aware of the limits of what is possible, Raphael, for your worldview is but an iota of the rogue trader known and see. Iota of what the rogue trader is known to see, but I can tell you that you would like me to share with the knowledge with you that's power over reality. I can lead you out of the flames, show you a path, rid you of the pain. Yeah, you're very much a Tzeentch person, aren't you? I would assume. Give you a weapon so that you can defeat your many enemies. Decide. Do not listen to this abomination, Raphael. If there is not but his light in your heart, if you are resolute in the faith of the Emperor, step into the flames. The Emperor will protect you. His faith will not be driven by either darkness or deception purposes, nor will the fire burn those who carry the touch of the To the void with you, you need to follow the lady before you suffer the left. The people, the survivors in the middle of the survivors from the middle deck. We must help the crew, lead them out, find a way. Yeah. And we will miss our chance to meet up with Ed. Raphael, what are you waiting for? So basically, this is the main choice things for this game. There's Dogmatic, where you're with the Emperor. Heretic, which you're against you're with the Chaos Gods, and then Iconoclast, this word, which is get the people off the bridge, is for the people, which is what we're going to be doing. You look away, breaking the illusion. Iconoclast plus 15. The unbeatable heat instantly makes your skin burn, and the voice of the people grows stronger and hopeful. Once you and your comrades rush back, barking orders and guiding you to safety, you are determined. In your determination, you completely forget about Theodora, and when you turn your head, there's nothing but the bellowing flame. Fall back, we must go around.
Let us not dawdle.
Where did it go? The thing that was standing in front of us in the fire? I could have sworn.
To the same place all unholy visions go. Do you want to follow it, witch?
I always have a backup plan.
Okay.
The
Ballistic
Emperor
Steel
favors
90.
me today.
Shoot the pillar. We're gonna go around. What if shooting that pillar made the whole ship crumble? Like, this was the main support of the whole ship, and then the whole ship just goes down. End of story. Anyway.
Is there money
More
to be
importantly,
made?
I can go get some loot. No, I want my loot. Don't cutscene me.
Too late. We are too late. Or perhaps Edelthrad and his escort never made it here. Which would be even worse.
Or they could be fighting on the bridge as we speak. Without us.
My lord, I beg your pardon for interrupting. The people are asking for orders. You came back to save us. So now we will follow you through thick and thin.
To the bridge. If Edelthrad is there, then he requires immediate assistance. I say there is one thing that I find most troubling. The Lord Captain's Voxcasts. They are still coming in, even though it would make sense for Lady Theodora to be on the bridge right now, at the head of the counter-assault. I feel uneasy. What if the Lord Captain is besieged in her own chambers? With your permission, I suggest that we confirm for ourselves that she is not. We can use the same elevator that Lady Theodora and Mort headed for earlier.
Alright. I guess this didn't get achieved, but oh well.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
I want my loot. Fire sector mon, and then okay. Give me my loot. Is there any more loot? There's more loot. We gotta go get it. Oh.
I know how to take risks.
We're gonna open the door normally. If not, we'll blow it open. That's what the melter charges are for.
I always get the job done. Keep your wits about you.
I got some books. Ooh, oh, it's a helmet.
Let us not dawdle.
I think that's it.
What advice do you seek?
I think this helmet is good for him. Yeah, +5 armor. There you go, buddy. Now you're a soldier. There you go. Don't know why we haven't ripped armor pieces off everybody else we've seen, but okay.
I always keep my options open.
Nothing in here. Alright.
I always have a backup plan.
That's the door right here I'm supposed to go in.
Over there!
Over there. I wanted this loot, but okay. Books. Give me the loot. What's over here? Is there anything worth a shit over here? I guess not. It's just a yeah, oh wait, there's a thing right here. Plasma, void vest. Yeah, all right.
Do you see that?
Let's see what.
Is there money to be made?
Oh, I thought there was something, like she'd seen something. To the captain's room. Walk in like a boss.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Oh no, Meltaman. Oh no, Theodora. Excuse me, Lady Theodora. I think she is dead. Is there loot? There is loot. We can loot Meltaman. Oh look, he has another helmet. This one is only for someone who's dogmatic. So it's probably going to go for the sister. We have more loot? Get the loot first, and then there's some equipment in here.
Fate and fortune favor the bold.
See what we got. So this is plus 10 to commerce and lore. That's probably going to be me. This is plus 5 to fellowship for each enemy in 2 sales. That's probably going to be me. I don't know what fellowship would work for in combat, but all right. And this thing was dogmatic. First 3 round of combat. Yeah, we'll put it on her. There you go. Yeah, nice helmet.
Let's not waste time with pleasantries.
Murder scene looks like somebody got. Okay. Theodora's body is spread on a large bloody desk. The Archman's corpse, while still clutching a weapon, is slumped against the bulkhead.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls.
No! Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
Lord Captain, who would even dare? Unless that rat, Voidsphere.
I doubt it. What's his face wished humiliation to suffer upon her, not a swift death.
It could have happened in the heat of battle. Not to mention that Mort was here, and he would have protected Lady Theodora to the last. How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Archmilitant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
I can look at things in my own way. If you find something that might bear the imprint of the killer, just give it to me, and I'll try to see what secrets it holds.
You lean close to the body. The cause of death is apparent. What ended the rogue trader's life is an auto pistol shot, an extremely accurate one at that. Her face bears an expression of surprise. The last emotion she was. Something on the floor catches your eye. A heap of blood-spattered parchment, scrolls. It fell off the desk. As you lean down for a closer look, you notice something else, a small shard of glass scattered on the floor. Can you touch Theodora?
It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are a different story. Something like that would require her soul. And after what we saw on the officer's deck, I won't risk searching for it in a warp.
Okay. Let's inspect the shards of glass. It is difficult to say what exactly was broken. An object fell on the floor, and that is as much as you can ascertain. Upon closer examination, the shards appear iridescent. I was going to say irradiated, rather than completely transparent, as if they were being submerged in promethium. Promethium is basically like a gasoline, or combustible fuel is what it says. Ask her to touch the
I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces drawing closer. Lady Theodora and Conrad and what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul, that's for sure. Tainted witchcraft.
Let's inspect some paper. I received handwritten letters with a seal. Reports, accounts, dispatches. You go over the scrolls until you stumble upon a document that is starkly different from the rest. It is a handwritten letter signed with the initials XC and a seal of the symbol that is vaguely familiar to you. I succeeded on my Imperium test and sends a shiver down your spine. The authorities of the letter addressed to Theodora signed it with the seal of one of the holy ordos of the Imperial's Inquisition, the secret police of the Imperium that relentlessly hunts heretics, Xenos, and other enemies of humanity. And I gained 20 experience. Yay! Let's examine Multi-Man. Let's examine the Meltadude. An auto pistol shot went straight through Mort's forehead, spraying the floor and the furniture around it with blood, brain matter, and shards of the skull. The safety on the arch militant's weapon is off. The killer must have been a split second quicker than him. We had best be on our way.
Yes, the crucible of battle calls to me once more.
No, wait! We must see if we can find anything.
Idira, you can't bring her back. Let her go.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
Oh, well, okay. Anything else? This lady has a very nice room, by the way. She got a little church over here. She had a book area over here. This might be the church area, too. There's probably more than one. Uh-oh. That's a servitor
Your
with
demise is already calculated.
I'll turn you into corpse starch.
with a heavy bolter. Yeah, it looks like a heavy bolter of some sort, or a gun of some, just a big gun. All right. Is that as far as you can go? Okay. You can go there. You can go there. I'll go here. I'm a little bit exposed, but I can still do enough to do stuff. That should be good. Oh, you get to go first. So this should be able to just work every round, right? Yeah. So it's a matter of trying to use all of this resource and all of this resource, or most of this resource as you can, is what it is. Try not to waste. So yeah.
At your beck and call.
So we'll buff our defenses. We'll move here. We'll cleave.
It will be done.
Cool. And you see I don't have enough, because cleave costs 2, I don't have enough to charge. So, I didn't take my own advice, but that's okay. We caught 2 people, and that was better than anything. I am up next. And now I can do some stuff. We'll give this to him for free. We'll give this to her.
Who, if not
See
me?
if, we'll give her the extra turn just to show off some stuff. So we have only 2 things. We'll do chain lightning right here and see how many guys we can pop.
Anything else? Farewell.
There we go. We actually, I think we caught him. No, we didn't. We caught him. He's got a little thing on there. Go back to my turn. We'll see if we can just end this guy.
I'll see to it personally.
Nope, I have a terrible shot. Alright, sister, it's your turn.
I'll do it.
We'll buff up our stuff. We'll do this.
As the Emperor
See what we
commands,
get.
I act. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Damn. I really like this lady.
I'll do it.
Do this mostly just to get some movement, another shot off. Where to move though? Let's move over here. We'll try and pop this guy. Because he's almost dead. I want to try and get as few,
I will
give them as
bathe this
least action
battlefield
autonomy
in
as we
righteous
can.
Fury. As the
Blow
Emperor
this guy in
commands,
half.
I act.
Oh, you missed! Oh well, okay. You killed 2 other guys in the turn. It's okay. We have 1 point left. We'll just reload the.
This is unacceptable.
Oh, it takes 3 points to unload the gun. Never mind. Oh, this is your actual turn now. Cool. Cool dealio. Let's weaken this dude. We'll weaken that. We'll shield up my dude. This will chain off of him and hit this guy a little bit. This will chain and hit everyone here though, including my guy, but you know what? I think it'll clear the rabble, so that's what we'll do.
Will do. Be gone.
Yeah, there we go. So now all we have to worry about is this combat servitor, and that's it. Alright. Oh, he walked away, so he gets an opportunity attack on him. Oh, well that's painful looking.
Indeed.
I'll just put temp inch going on me again. We'll walk over here.
Tactically sound of
so I don't accidentally shoot myself.
victory.
Normal melee attack. And you see now I can't, I don't think I can charge this guy. Yeah, I probably should have charged him first and then melee attacked him. Lesson learned. All the way up. Give my sister...
It's as good as done.
Buff.
I'll see
Make her
to
take
it
her extra
personally.
turn. Apparently I can't do this again with her. That'd be cool. We'll just make her shoot this
Doubt
thing.
is for the weak.
And she miss. Okay. I'll shoot this thing and get him in the chest for hardly no damage. It's her turn again. We'll get closer to where she can get a better shot. There we go, that's a way better shot. And then all her other stuff, for some reason, does not want me to do stuff. But that's okay.
There is movement in the Empyrean. But of course,
We'll put that on him. Put this on her.
was that you? Or
We'll use the last two to really rip this guy apart.
what an unfortunate
got
turn
him.
of fate.
I'm starting to like all of these characters. Oh, we leveled up. More importantly though, get some loot. This thing right here is, if there, yeah, that's gonna be on the tank, and
I'm at your service.
put this thing on the tank before I forget. Give him more toughness. I think he's the only person who can use it. He's the only person whose intelligence is low enough. So now we're getting this, our ultimate, and we get to choose a town. When the officer uses his ability, yeah, that's fine. We'll get this. This seems pretty good. I don't know what to pick for these things. We'll do this. This is just extra damage as long as nobody's next to him. Which they usually have people next to him, so maybe not. I don't know what to pick. We'll just pick this one. Suppose weaknesses also reduce the, yeah. Is that this? Yeah. We'll do this. Maybe not, we haven't used that one yet. So, this seems nice. We'll just do this, I guess. Yeah, extra cover when we're in cover is nice, I guess. I don't know. I'll have to look all this up later. Alright. Onward. To the bridge? Yeah, I guess it's to the bridge.
Success is the only outcome I accept. keep your wits about you.
The first sacrifice opens the eye.
Oh, that's not good. And this is very much...
The second sacrifice draws its gaze.
The symbol on the floor is basically a Tzeentch symbol, so it's basically a Tzeentch thing. Oh look, it's Eddie. What's up, Eddie? Eddie, who is clenching a bleeding wound in his chest, gives you a tormented look. Help has arrived. Took late to the charge at blah 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 blah. Too late to change the tide, I'm afraid, but if there is any honor in you, we can at least die with dignity and give our lives for the rogue trader. Well, maybe not, because she's kind of dead. God, if preserve us, the rogue trader is dead. The ship has lost her lord captain and the house its head. No matter what ritual Dum Dum is performing, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. I feel my body changing every second, the warp ringing in the air. This is the end. I will perish in the warp, along with the warrant and all of the dynasty's heirs. The enemy of humanity has triumphed. I've seen it before. We better get away from him. The change is already accelerated. The ship can still be steered out of the warp, but we must first restore communication between the bridge and the navigators. Then we have no right to bow our head. This guy's just randomly stabbing people now. You're out of time. Draw your weapon. The rogue or traitor. Yeah. Tell this dude off. What? Theodore is dead? No, that can't be. Not now. I still haven't. The ritual will not be complete. I'll take care of it. And you see to that the void ship breaks free from the warp. Watch out. Watch over our realm and farewell. Eddie, don't.
Your ritual won't be finished, heretic!
And that is a chaos spawn.
Your doom has been foretold. I'll bleed you dry!
Alrighty. Let's get the old man up front. You right there. Get her over here to pop shop people. And I think I'll just stay. I want to get full cover. I'll get full cover here. Also, these guys, the bridge officers, the guys we've saved a while ago, they showed up here beforehand. I got a crew officer there, and then a dude over there. They're all helping us, but I can't actually control what they're doing. So yeah. So start the battle. Oh, it's May 1st. Okay. Well then. We'll put,
I won't stand for it.
I guess we'll put this on here then.
I'll make it happen.
You serve me. Just can't work on him, her either. We'll put it on her.
I'll see to it personally.
Alright. And since that, we'll actually use our thing to get her an extra.
Who, if not me?
Because her throwing chain lightning at somebody would probably work out. Although, we could get her to do extra shields and extra debuffs on things, but... See, that hits them and then hits those two over there. So that's probably what we're gonna do. It does clip him as usual. There's not really anything I can do about it, and this might just be the best thing.
On it.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Alright. And then I'll see if I can pop a shot into this guy.
It's as good as done. Your end.
Yeah, there we go. I love you. I love my turn. Alright. So. We might save this for later, but right now.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Yeah, we caught him. I don't really know what else to do.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
I kinda just did it just to get more shots off.
I'll do it.
And it's her turn. We'll
do.
Weaken this guy for sure.
Anything else?
Shielding him. And then we'll use the last of our powers to mind strike this.
But of course.
Oh, he ate that guy to absorb his health. Off that guy, and then he did a melee attack into me. Oh, another melee attack into me. That's not good. Oh, it's her turn? Oh, it's whenever he triggered it whenever I did too much damage to him. Alright. Oh, it's his turn now. Just spit at my dudes back there, hit my guy again.
Ears are not my worst day.
That's not good. He's not having a good day at all.
At your beck and call.
Definitely do that.
It will be done.
Definitely do this.
At your beck and call.
Chainsaw that guy, I think he parried it. I think that's about all I can do though, because it's not like... Can I use this to get out of range without getting hit?
It will be done.
Nope. Okay, we learned stuff.
Prove my metal.
Alright. There's our crew member here. He's gonna run up, probably shoot the monster, and shoot into the steps. This guy's gonna... These two are just gonna have an epic duel back here, apparently. God, nobody can shoot. He's gonna run up here, have an epic duel. Almost kill this man. Good lord. What to do? What to do? See, I can't do her again because I did her last time. So we'll do the this on her.
I'll see to it personally.
You know, can I? Nope, still can't do it on her. So we'll do it on him.
I'll make it happen.
Cool deal. That'll be the end of that.
I refuse. My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
Let's move. Maybe I can. Yeah.
On it.
And I missed anyway. And then we're gonna do our altar. On her. We'll let her do two.
You should feel honored to witness this.
Just straight up gives her the ability to double her turn.
Anything else?
Buff. Put that on her.
Was it you? Or?
And then we'll do this.
On it.
There we go. Get some damage on it. this might not be good. Yeah, we'll have to keep track of this. This is a warp meter. That's the end of her turn. See, now that we use some, we'll use it.
Doubt is for the weak.
Try and buff it up. There we go.
I'll do it.
Shoot that guy. I think that's all I can really do is just shoot, I think. Oh, well, hello, we'll just do your turn again. Do this. Instead of doing the shield, we'll do exposed weakness. I think, maybe. Until our operator's next turn, maybe. I don't know. He already has this buff on him. Who would benefit? Yeah, exposed weakness is probably the best thing.
But of course.
More thing to get exposed weakness. Uh-oh. Oh, you got knocked down. Our warp thingy's a little bit too far.
Now Hulk, revert to more conservative tactics.
Dodge. Oh, there goes that guy.
I'll be back.
Oh no.
By the manner of their death, we shall know them.
Oh yeah, there you go. You shoot him. Oh, he ate that guy.
I've faced worse than this.
Okay.
I don't need luck. I have strategy. I won't compromise my principles.
Well, our principles right now are kind of getting us in trouble. Oh. Nope. I think all I can really do is shoot. Alright. I missed. Is there not a way I can help her get back up? Is there not like a help button? Oh, it just passed her turn.
Anything else? They who discern the future on the battlefield.
I have a bad feeling he's going to chase after her, so we'll give us some defenses. This keeps giving me keeps raising this bar up. Well, that raises the bar up really a lot. So we'll just do this one that raises the bar up a little bit.
What?
Don't you dare leave us now!
Yeah, that's what happened. Perils of the warp. Damn this thing. There you go.
I refuse.
Well, crap.
He's as good as done.
And I wish I had my guy can actually hit. I have a decent ballistic skill. I just don't know why. So that's something cool. I gave her a part of a turn, but now I could use this.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
To basically move her back.
The enemies of the Emperor will
He's gonna
be
swing at me, but
undone.
he just hits really hard. And we'll shoot at him.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
It was lit up again. I guess I could have shot again. I could buff that guy, but he's not doing anything. I can't see that one. He's too far. I guess.
I'll make it happen.
High momentum.
So I can we could do this and just try and buckle shots into this thing. This is probably what we're gonna do. Does this heal people? Oh, it does. There we go. Oh, if I'd known that on his turn, I would have done it. Well, I guess that's explains that. We'll just shoot at this guy then.
Power resides in the will of the righteous. As the Emperor commands, I act.
And it doesn't help if you miss.
I'll do it.
He's very big. Just keep shooting at it. There you go.
Doubt is for the
Keep going. Keep firing. Is that it? That's all we can do? Is just... Alright. That works. Damn. Walk up. Please stop shooting us.
Who if not me?
I did it! I killed them all by myself. Nobody helped. You guys don't know, you're all down. Alright. I have a feeling he's not for where. And she also is warp sickness or something. Let's level up. Choose a characteristic. Ballistic skill? I want ballistic skill because I guess fellowship and willpower are probably the two better ones. Well, we'll damn, I don't know. I kind of, yeah, I want ballistic skill. I don't care. I want to be able to reliably be able to shoot things. Choose a talent. Oh crap. Bolt weapon expert, chain weapon expert, last flamer, melta weapon expert. We need melta weapon proficiency. I don't know. They don't have anything represent. I want this. I want to do plasma weapons. Then there's the proficiencies for stuff. Yeah, walking around with a plasma gun sounds fun. Plasma pistol sounds cool. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll do the rest of the guys later. Is there no one I can loot? Oh, there we go. Blade shard, some gloves, and a mantle of heroism. I'll get all that.
My whispers crave entertainment.
Where's the guy?
I always keep my options open.
Maybe we go back on the elevator. Oh look, here's the helmsman area.
I always have a backup plan.
Yeah.
Master Helmsman System Status Report. By the Emperor, it's the Sinistral. Lives and living and breathing. Well, there's a tricky question. The whole place is so overgrown with foul record. It's shit. We need to reestablish contacts to the Navigator Sanctum. It is our only chance of escaping the warp. Restore the Vox channel to the Navigator Sanctum. Ready for the crew. Prepared for translation to real space. You may call me superstitious, but translation is not a good time to disregard rules. You are the only one who can speak for the house. You may not be the Lord Captain, but you, more than anyone else, deserve to take their place in the ritual that is about to commence. What must I do? I am ready to begin the ritual. Okay, let's see what must I do. Take the Lord Captain's seat. Order the final preparations. Wait for the officers to report. Blast it all to the void. Translation is a craft, not something to be explained in a trick. Just go up to the throne. These people are about to do the impossible. The least they deserve is a solace of seeing a figure sitting in the usual spots. Please hurry, every second we waste is a terrible risk. Alright, let's go sit in a chair. The big chair. Uh-oh. Someone's mad that I'm taking her chair. Name is before you is Hazy. Blah 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 blah. Who are you to oppose destiny itself for the sake of lives that are not your own? So many threads stretch between you and the other creatures of the world. Pitiful, worthless links ready to shatter the slightest touch. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. You are to blame for her. I am the beginning and the end on all the courses in between. I am the voice of the truth and is destined to triumph. Blah 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 blah. Oh, it changed forms. The aspect vow to return the trophy, a relic. It's talking. It's just threatening me with bull crap. The path is set, child of Dawn. No, that's the Imperial Fist or the Children of Dawn. You got me confused with someone else. Threads are woven, forget it. Woo! The navigator is silent, the Vox signal is stable, which means the navigator has given his life battling the storm that nearly claimed the flagship. We will honor his memory along with all those who have died this day. You will tell us now, who is that? Where is the captain?
As first officer, it is my duty to inform you with the greatest regret and indelible sorrow that Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius is dead. May her memory never fade from the annals of the dynasty.
Why all of a sudden are you doing VO? Alright, whatever.
By right of blood succession, and with the absence of other kin who could challenge this decision, it is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von Valancius is her heir, the rightful inheritor of the Warrant of Trade, and the title of Rogue Trader. The official ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. In the interim, have you lost your tongues? Hail your lord. It is because of his toils that we all still live. The deed is done, Master. My apologies. I meant to say Lord Captain.
Cool deal.
The treachery of the Master of Whispers was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost. Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius perished along with her heir, Edelthrad, and thousands of crew members.
The closed captioning kind of stopped. It's nice art.
Yet hope remained. for the second in line to the Rogue Trader dynasty survived. And through the strength of his resolve, saved those who were counting on him for protection.
Alright. I think we're going to end this here, guys. But now I'm the Rogue Trader. Thanks everybody for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll have the next episode up shortly. Bye-bye.